Hey there folks, this is Mike from Just Car People Things. Wanted to check in with you folks today and show you a little bit of this 2004 Toyota Tundra we've been working on. This is a bit of a project truck for us. We bought it off the side of the road right around the corner from our house, and we've kind of done our first full teardown wash on it, and it's very apparent that the paint could really use a little bit of love, and it's definitely seen its fair share of issues. There's some chips and some scuffs that actually have some visible rust on them. You've got just a lot of buildup around the emblems and the logos just over the years. The clear is very soft. I actually just almost marred that with my fingernail. And I think this is a truck that, this is Imperial Jade Mica. What a great color. And I noticed too, I'm gonna have to repaint the door handles. These guys are definitely really sunburned. We've determined that this vehicle has sat this side, wherever it was parked, facing out towards the sun. You can tell that because it's got a little bit of sunburn on the roof. You can tell that because this plastic kind of protector piece, this little piece of like clear bra film, is definitely cooked on this side. It's clear still on the other side. But today I just wanted to show you the importance of doing a test panel. And just seeing what you can get out of compound. This is Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. This is an over-the-counter product. Meguiar's makes dozens of different kind of compound and polish type products. I like this one a lot. You can get it at a Walmart or a Meijer store or kind of any big box. You know, Kmart, if it was still around, I'm sure would stock it. Runs about $8 or $9, very reasonable. You can actually use it by hand, which I've got a little blue microfiber applicator here that's clean. And you can also use it with a machine and machine polish as well. But, you know, I'll give you a good example of the difference this can make. And we're going to come down here, and right here on the vehicle, I don't know if you can see it, there's a door scuff. And somewhere, sometime in the last, 20 years, somebody opened a door and it hit this spot right here. And you can also see in the light, you know, you've got what look like trail stripes a little bit. And maybe this truck's been off-road, but I don't know if they're truly trail stripes. Probably more just likely somebody was walking by and maybe they were wearing their nice Swiss Army watch, and they just bumped into the side of it and it just glazed, you know, kind of along that clear coat. This is definitely a little bit of an impact mark here. This is, I don't think it's ever been worked on, but you can see at some point in the truck's life, somebody, you know, maybe came a little too close to a traffic cone or a barrel or a bollard or something. These stick out a little bit from the side of the vehicle. But I just want to focus on that real quick, and that's just a helpful thing. I also have along these little rechargeable electric lights. These are something you can get from from like a Costco actually, and they're super handy to be able to just throw a little extra light at what you're working on. And that, when you get that light at the angle, you can really see that that particular issue. So what I want to do is I just want to take a little of this product, well mixed, come down here, put maybe a quarter-size dollop on there, and we're gonna, you know, work it into the pad a little bit. And this product, because it's more consumer-oriented, has what's called diminishing abrasives in it, which means the more you beat on it, the more it's going to abrade less. And that's actually a really good thing in our scenario, because we don't want to do too much damage. And I'm getting close to this, and I'm looking at it, and I'm actually thinking there's a lot of rail dust on it too. So we might need to clay bar this vehicle as well. And you can almost see that in the paint there. I don't know how close we're getting here, but it looks like there's like all these little rust spots on the paint, and the car itself isn't rusting. Metal flake and dust gets embedded in the paint over time, and then in turn that you know, contaminates the paint and looks like it has been rusting and gives you that appearance. But anyways, let's focus on that little spot up there. So we're just going to come in with our product, and this is going to be a little test panel. And I even see we're going to need to clay bar this. I see some tree sap right there. But what you do, come in, moderate pressure, you know, probably 5, 10, 15 pounds of force. And you just work it, just up and down, left and right. And this gives you the ability to come through here and just see if you can't work that little spot away. Now, keep in mind, you are removing clear coat from this vehicle. When you do this, and you've got good pressure on this, what's happening is the abrasives and that polish, they're chewing into that paint. They're chewing into that clear coat and that paint. So we're just going to work a very small little piece here. And I'm going to let that maybe flash off, just kind of a touch. One last pass, a little light pressure. I'm going to let that flash off. I'm going to come back here in a minute with a microfiber and wipe that clean and see how it looks. All right, coming in here with a nice clean microfiber towel. after we've used our applicator on this, and we're just gonna remove that. Holy, wow, that's insane. The shift there is wild, guys. I mean, I don't know how well the camera is gonna pick that up, but this is a really soft clear coat. We're gonna have to be really careful with this. We might not even think about ceramic coating this, even though it's kind of not a super special pickup truck. But man, if you guys can see that, that scuff now almost gone. Can't really see it. And the depth that we have just generated, hey, look, you can see me. And you, look, shift over here. I don't know if you can see, guys will see that in 1080p or not, or 4K, but the color shift as you move between here and here is unbelievable. And that removed almost all of that kind of trail mark there, and also right here, this one was continuous. So there you go. That's a good quick trick for you. You can also come back, you know, and use a little bit different of an area on this. Come on. You don't even need a lot of product. Honestly, that's probably almost enough to come in and really focus on that one spot that you really got the issue with. Now, you want to be careful to not completely blow through the clear coat or dent anything or whatever else. A machine polish is going to be way more effective. But we'll just come a second pass through here. And I don't know if that'll be enough or not. Maybe a little more. Okay, we'll give that a second pass. Come wipe that off the microfiber. And now that's almost completely gone. You really have to look to see that little scuff in the paint. And it's still there. You know, the only way you're ever truly going to fix that is to come in with a with an actual, you know, repaint of the panel and re-clear. And it's just not that kind of truck, right? This is just a nice, reliable vehicle for us to get around and, you know, utilize and, you know, sort of find handy. I also realized too, this area right along here, we might want to come back through and do a second attempt at a wash with a brush and get in here with a detailing brush, because that's really noticeable along that where you've got just dirt built up. But anyway, I just wanted to share that again, like, hey, look at me, look at this, hey, POV detailer guy. And then suddenly it's like I'm wearing a pair of dirty glasses shifting between there and there. So super cool. You know, you can do this stuff. You can do it by hand. It's going to take a lot of elbow grease to do a big pickup truck by hand. I recommend even going to like a Harbor Freight and getting a cheap dual action polisher. They're like 50 bucks. That thing will serve you perfectly well if you're not a pro detailer for a while, and give you some opportunity to do cool stuff. But I'm still noticing all this rail dusting. I can actually, if you run your even nail over it, you can even feel it with like the tip of your thumbnail, where this is embedded contaminants in the paint. It's kind of just all over. It just looks like a little snowflakey peppering of rust, and there's going to be a way to handle that. I also am thinking about removing this this old piece of clear bra here. It's served its purpose. It's done its done its good work. You can see a lot of damage to it even down here, but a nice new cut piece of clear bra. You can just cut a piece with a pair of scissors and put that on there. I think would look really, really nice. So anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking this out. I still think that's an insane transformation. Appreciate any likes and subscribes too. Happy to answer any questions in the comments, but just showing you how you can put a little elbow grease in and definitely make up for many years of abuse on your cool old pickup truck. Cheers, guys.